went to bleeding races, 'twas on the 9th of June, 1862 on a summer's afternoon. I took the bus to Banbury's and she was heavy laden. Away we went along Collingwood Street, that's on the road to bleeding.
You're watching TOON Army TV. Breaking news this evening, Newcastle United can confirm that they have signed left-back Jamal Lewis from Norwich City. Jamal Lewis has joined Newcastle United on a 5-year contract as he was relegated from the Premier League with Norwich City. After we've been needing a left-back for a while, it's now come to this night that we've signed a left-back finally. Jamal Lewis comes with plenty of potential. He's going to be a real talent as he gets older. He's only young, he's only 22-year-old, but I'll talk about him in a second. Now, there's been a statement from manager Steve Bruce on the Newcastle United official website this evening, and this is what he's had to say. Jamal is a very exciting prospect. I watched him flourish in the Championship 2 years ago, and he made a real fist of it in the Premier League last season. He's only 22-year-old and has a wonderful future ahead of him. So I hope he is a Newcastle United fullback for years to come. So Steve Bruce has basically said that he made a real fist for it at Norwich last season, and he did because a lot of Norwich City fans say that he was one of their better players, and he's very forward-thinking. Paul Dummett, for me, doesn't really get forward, whereas Jamal Lewis likes to get forward. He likes to be in, part of the action, and he wants to track back as well and defend, and that's what we've needed at this football club. A left back. And with Jamal Lewis, he's only young, he's only 22, so he's got plenty of time in the game. And with this side, no disrespect to Norwich in any way, but we're a better side. He's going to learn more as he stays in the Premier League. Now, this is what Jamal Lewis has had to say on the Newcastle United website this evening. It was a little bit unexpected, but it was something that I was obviously looking forward to when I heard that there was serious interest. So I'm delighted to be here now. Newcastle, such a great club with such history. I knew it was an opportunity I would love to take with both hands. So he did say that it was unexpected, but he's here now. It's a big club for him, and he's ready just to grab the opportunity with two hands and play for a big club in the Premier League. And he's still, like I say, got plenty of time in the game. He can learn so much from the likes of Captain Jamal Lascelles, Federico Fernandez. He's going to learn off the likes of ASM in terms of getting forward and bringing them into play. And some of the players that he's going to be playing around, such as Callum Wilson, Fraser. It's more like he's making the upgrade in a sense, at this football club. And with Jamal Lewis, he's played in the Premier League before. He was in the Premier League last season with Norwich, in a struggling side. But with his potential, he could go on to that next level. He was linked with Liverpool, for 20 million quid, and he's been linked to other clubs. So for us, we've got him for a steal. It states that it's undisclosed, but it was reported that he's been worth in the region of, 13 to 15 million quid. So whatever happens, I'm sure Norwich City have put a clause in there where if we were to sell him on, they would get something from him. But in terms of his ability, he joined Norwich's academy from Luton in 2014, and then a couple of years later in 2016 managed to get into the Norwich City first team. So he's been at Norwich for 4 years in terms of first team football. He's had 3 seasons in the Championship, so he's learnt a lot from what is a very tough Championship these days with tough sides, and he's come into the Premier League with Norwich, and he's learnt something from that as well, and he's going to learn even more with this side under Steve Bruce. Now, for me, and what I've seen of him, he is decent. He comes with international experience at Northern Ireland, so he knows what it takes, to play in the big games. And he's also made over 90 appearances for Norwich and scored 1 goal, but don't let that put you off, because 1 goal from a left back, it's not really expected. He's more like get you forward and get ASM, get the likes of Ryan Fraser and Wilson into the game. That's what he's about. He's about getting forward and tracking back where he needs to. We don't have players that can do that. So I look at Jamal Lewis. He's a real upgrade in my opinion, and I'm buzzing about this. I can't wait to see him play. We're definitely going to look after him, and I believe we've got to win, and Norwich have got to win. They're going to get good money for him, and I'm sure they can use that to bolster the side. And the fact that we've done these deals this week sends out a real statement that the board do want to see we progress. I mean, last week it looked really, it looked like we weren't going to do anything for the new season. It looks like we were going to go down at one point, after the Norwich City, after the Stoke City and Middlesbrough defeat. But now that we're bringing in Callum Wilson, Fraser, and Jamal Lewis. The board said that they wanted those players in by West Ham, and they've reacted. And that's what they had to do. And fair play to the board for doing it, because we're now, look, 10 times stronger than what we were maybe, a week or so ago. And I can't wait to see Jamal Lewis play. Welcome to the club, and I hope it all works out for you. And like I say, what do you make of the sign of Jamal Lewis from Norwich City on a 5-year contract? Of course, the deal is undisclosed, as it's not been stated on the official website this evening. But I'm happy. I'm sure you're happy. If you are new around here, make sure you subscribe. You turn on the notification bell. Plenty more content coming out very, very soon. And make sure you smash that like button for this new sign of Jamal Lewis. Let's share some love for me, for Jamal Lewis, and for the channel, and Newcastle United for the deals that we've done. And put your comments down below. So thank you so much for watching. Remember, keep it tuned, and I'll see you later.